through AAU. So they're covered as long as they're with the organization. When they go outside of the organization, then it's acceptable, and that's not good. We're open for liability. And so please, this is why we're making the separation. Now, you will stay in a vicinity, not in the same hotel. We're not going to tell you where they're staying, right away, but you will know where they are, and we will give you as much information, and we'll make arrangements for you as well at the other hotels that are close by for you to book and stay at. But parents will not be staying at the same hotel that the players are staying at. Practices will be closed to parents and outsiders. This again is a part of the control and a part of your child holding their own responsibility with the coach. Because if mom and dad is there looking and whatever, then that opens the door for discussion, and then the child has this toss up between, do I listen to mom and dad or do I listen to coach? Mom and dad coach, mom and dad coach. And it breaks down the barrier of the coach is the director at the time, and that's who you need to be listening to. That also goes for at the tournaments. Well, of course, we want our child to make 100 points. We want them to be seen to make the basket. So yell it, shoot the ball, shoot the ball, shoot the ball. Now, again, you put the child in a dilemma because the coach is saying, hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball. Now he's like, mom and dad, coach, what am I going to do? Don't put them in that situation. Ask them to listen to the coach. Now, we may not agree with everything the coach says, but that's who's directing, that's who got him. Just like we don't agree everything our boss says, but we know if we want to keep a job, we got to do something about it, right? So remember those things. This is not a pay-you-play organization. I hope everybody understands that. Just because you pay doesn't mean you're going to play. That is not the message we're sending. Okay? The message we want to send, you will play when you earn it in practice. Hard work and dedication, you will play. Now, what do I mean by that is the coaches are going to have the best interest. Every kid, we want to play. We want them to see the floor. But it depends on what they do in practice. Do they come to practice? Are they giving me 100% in practice? Are they trying to improve? They will play. Give me attitude? No. We're not going to reward our students for bad behavior. And that's what a lot of society has done. Rewarded our kids for bad behavior. So we want to set them on the straight and narrow. So again, be positive and not negative with your players. Yes, outsiders, that's family members, that's cousins, relatives, that's people just in the community. We want to make sure we provide a safe, remember we said a safe environment. So a lot of times Coach Rivers may not know who this person is, but you may know them, but we want to make sure it's safe, so we want all outsiders out. That way he has total control of the gym and what happens in and inside the gym. And we can keep your child safe, okay? Now, again, I know the coaches have talked, and we'll talk to the coaches again. We're going to make sure coaches are starting the practice on time and ending on time, which means parents need to be there on time, okay, to pick up your sons after the practice, okay? But we're going to stress it again with our coaches to start practice on time and to end practice on time. Again, play is earned by what the players do. Discipline and hard work is a very major focus or major concern this year. It's a major concern with AAU about discipline, because typically what happens on the basketball court leaks into the classroom. And so we want to try to head it off and stop it, because we want to use basketball as the caveat or use basketball as a reward. We know they like to play basketball, but in order for you to play basketball, you have to have the academics. We do report card checks. We ask for report cards. Okay? No good grades? No play. Okay? So we want to try to generate this whole cycle of, I gotta work hard. I gotta be disciplined. I have to do better. Next slide.